Liverpool's transfer strategy under Andoni Iraola is already beginning to take shape, and one position has quickly emerged as a major concern behind the scenes. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Despite bringing in Jeremy Frimpong last summer, reports suggest Liverpool are still actively looking for another right-back, with growing doubts over the club's current options. Frimpong has yet to convince as a long-term first-choice solution, while concerns continue to linger over Conor Bradley's recovery from the serious knee injury he suffered back in January. As Liverpool prepare for life under Iraola following a summer of significant change, the club's recruitment team appears to have identified several key priorities. While attacking reinforcements remain high on the agenda, the search for a reliable right-back is becoming increasingly urgent. A number of names have already been linked with the role, including Atalanta youngster Marco Palestra, Feyenoord prospect Givairo Red, Tottenham's Archie Gray, Newcastle defender Tino Livramento, and Spurs fullback Pedro Porro. However, no clear front-runner has emerged, leaving plenty of intrigue over who could become Iraola's first major defensive signing. The situation has been complicated further by the lack of ready-made solutions coming through the academy. Calvin Ramsey is expected to depart, while Isaac Mabaya has endured a frustrating run of injuries, leaving Liverpool short of natural alternatives. With pre-season fast approaching, Iraola has made it clear that he intends to personally assess every option available to him. The new Liverpool boss has already hinted that players returning from loans and academy prospects will be given opportunities to impress. But the growing focus on the right-back position suggests recruitment plans are already well underway. The blueprint for Liverpool's next phase is beginning to emerge, and it looks like strengthening the right side of defence could be one of Iraola's first major decisions at Anfield. Liverpool's summer rebuild is only just getting started, but one thing is becoming increasingly clear. Andoni Iraola has identified the areas that need attention, with questions surrounding both Conor Bradley's fitness and Jeremy Frimpong's long-term role. The race to sign a new right-back could soon become one of the biggest stories of Liverpool's transfer window. The blueprint is being drawn up, and Iraola is now firmly in control. Liverpool's transfer plans are starting to come into focus under Andoni Iraola, and the right-back position appears to be a major area of concern. With uncertainty surrounding Conor Bradley's recovery and Frimpong yet to fully establish himself, the Reds could be forced back into the market sooner than expected. As Iraola evaluates his squad ahead of pre-season, all eyes will be on whether Liverpool make a decisive move for a new defender as the club's summer blueprint continues to unfold. In other news, Liverpool may be making headlines for big money signings this summer, but one of the most important deals at Anfield has now been quietly agreed and completed. The Reds have successfully fought off intense interest from some of their biggest Premier League rivals to secure the future of teenage sensation Josh Abe, ensuring one of the club's brightest attacking prospects remains on Merseyside. According to Paul Joyce of The Times, Liverpool have managed to keep Abe out of the clutches of Manchester City, Chelsea and Manchester United, with the highly rated 15-year-old agreeing a scholarship deal at Anfield before signing his first professional contract on his 17th birthday. That alone highlights just how highly Liverpool rate the youngster. But the lengths rival clubs were willing to go to in order to prize him away tell an even bigger story. The Athletic's James Pearce reports that Abe was offered professional terms worth more than £50,000 per week by Premier League clubs in an attempt to lure him away from Liverpool. Despite those eye-watering offers, the young forward has chosen to continue his development at Anfield. It's a huge vote of confidence in Liverpool's pathway and a massive boost for the club's long-term future. Abe's progress has been remarkable. Despite being only 15 years old, he has already stepped up to Liverpool's under-18 side and made an immediate impact, scoring 8 goals in just 10 appearances. Those numbers underline why so many top clubs were desperate to get their hands on him. Even a serious knee injury suffered while on international duty earlier this year hasn't slowed the excitement surrounding the youngster. In another major indication of how highly he's regarded, reports suggest Abe could be included in Liverpool's first-team squad for next month's tour of the United States. The club have also handed him the number 40 shirt, another symbolic gesture that shows Liverpool see him as a player with a very bright future ahead. Under-18's boss Simon Wiles has already spoken glowingly about the teenager's development, praising both his confidence and natural goal-scoring instincts. "You can see him growing with confidence and the quality that he's got," Wiles said. "He's got a real knack for coming inside and hitting the back of the net. He's a real talent and it's really exciting working with him. Josh is in a really good place." When Liverpool are beating Manchester City, Chelsea and Manchester United to a player's signature while rejecting the lure of huge financial offers elsewhere, it's usually a sign they believe they have something special. Now that the deal is agreed and completed, all eyes will be on Josh Abe's next steps. And if his development continues at the current rate, Liverpool supporters could be witnessing the early stages of the club's next homegrown superstar. This is exactly the kind of transfer news that often flies under the radar compared to blockbuster first-team signings, but it could prove just as important in the years ahead. Liverpool haven't simply retained a promising academy player, they've won a major battle against some of the biggest clubs in English football for a teenager many believe has an enormous future in the game. The fact that Manchester City, Chelsea and Manchester United were all pushing to sign Josh Abe, while lucrative offers were reportedly on the table, speaks volumes about his potential. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.